Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how I create a fashion development page either for your portfolio or for your fashion university course. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to go from a concept to design ideas using that theme as inspiration. So let's go ahead and start the tutorial. So the whole idea of a development page is that you're showing how you go from a concept to a design. So a concept is basically a theme, an abstract theme. So it could be an object, it could be a place. Quite often at university they'll give you a theme. So I just flicked through a garden book for today's idea. So the image that I wanted to use for today is this image here. I just really liked this pattern here. I liked these holes, and I think we can gain a lot of inspiration from this image. So I'm going to rip it out. So whatever your concept is, see if you can photograph it, print it off, find it in a magazine. If it's more of an idea in your head, then maybe you can draw it or you can find images that are similar to it. I'm just going to cut this one out. So this is going to be my inspiration image. So I'm just going to use some tape just for now to stick it, to keep it in place. First thing I want to do is maybe a bit of drawing. I really like this shape here and I kind of see it as like a puffed shoulder. If you find drawing hard, then print up an image or find an image in a magazine. I've actually just found an image here. And I think this is perfect because she's got a shoulder on show, and I'm going to sort of show what I would design over that. So I'm just going to start to draw my design over this image here. I'm going to use the shape of this bit here. One thing I wanted to add that I didn't say earlier was that I went to London College of Fashion, so these are a lot of the tips and tricks that I learned whilst I was there. And I can take maybe inspiration from these veins as well and sort of maybe do like veins coming up. So that's one idea there. Then I think maybe over here I'm going to draw some of the image. It's got some really cool patterns, this plant. And again, because this is a development page, the drawings don't need to be perfect. They just need to kind of show that you understand the concept and the idea that you're picking. So I've kind of got a little bit of a development page starting here. What I want to do next is really focus on some designs now. So I've kind of got the ideas down and I just want to start looking at some of the other features and try and incorporate them in some designs. I'm going to draw the basis of a torso. Again, if you find this hard, just print off pictures of plain torsos or even mannequins. I used to just print off pictures of mannequins and then you can just work from there. So now I'm just going over it in more detail. So that's like one idea I've done up there. I want to do another one here. So these sort of patterns here are the veins, I think, and then the dress is, I've sort of done these big gaping holes again, and my idea is that this would be kind of see-through these bits. So it'd kind of be a tight-ish fabric, and the top would be see-through, which is why you can see her arms. And you can do things like stick in, I like to stick in sticky notes here, and then just kind of write in my reasons for a design. Puffed shoulders. It would help if I could spell shoulders. Oh well. Puffed shoulders. So you can stick sticky notes around because again it is a development page, so that's absolutely fine, and it fills the empty spaces as well. One more thing that I would suggest is a really good idea is putting on fabric samples or maybe even trying some of these designs, especially if you're looking at the silhouette and pinning it onto a mannequin and putting those pictures in, and maybe even colour swatches and things like that. So I also found this image, and this kind of reminds me of these patterns here. So what I'd like to do is kind of cut a bit of it out somewhere behind here. So this could be like another way of showing that you could use print to incorporate some of those designs. So maybe I'll show that on a last design over here. That's a mannequin, and we can start to draw a design. Maybe I'll do a bit more of like an intricate design. Okay, sorry about the light change, people. It is evening now, so there might be a bit of a shadow, but I'm going to try and work with it. So I've been drawing this image on the right here. I've been trying to incorporate in this print over here into this skirt jacket thing. Again, I'm not really spending ages on my design here because I'm just kind of showing you guys how I come up with ideas. But obviously if this was your projects, then you would want to spend a lot longer thinking of amazing designs. So I think for this image I'm just going to use some pro markers. You can get these at any kind of Amazon store. I'm going to put links in products that I'm using today in the bio below. I've just added another sticky there, so that's kind of describing where this kind of pattern is coming from. I quite like to do a little bit of calligraphy sometimes. My theme in this is the Monstera plant. So there's my design development page finished. So to finalise this video, what I would say is when you are creating a design development page, include your concept in these 4 things. Design, so using elements of your concept in the actual design of your outfit. So that could be the shapes, that could be the appearance. Then you're looking at using your concept in the silhouette. So using your concept as the actual silhouette of your design. So seeing the shape here and how I've created it in the silhouette, not just the actual design features here, but as the silhouette of your design. Thirdly, using it in print form. So as I've done here, in the skirt over here. So looking at your concept as an actual print on the design rather than using it as a silhouette or a design feature. And then finally, texture, which I haven't done on this page, but looking at the actual texture of your concept. So this to me looks shiny and like leather, so potentially I could use leather in my outfit. So looking at the texture of your concept and including that in your design development page. There's probably more there, but those are the 4 key ones that I would try and include on the page, or at least 3 of them on the page. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. If you like this kind of thing, I'm really happy to do more of these sort of videos and explaining in more detail how I do other design development pages or how I do fashion research. Let me know in the comments below. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all soon with a new video. Bye guys!